Okay, so we have a 1500 battle report for you today. Eldar versus Orks. Pretty awesome looking orc army there. Some killer cans, an open top battle wagon, tons of shooter boys, regular boys. Looks like a guy with a death roller. Some awesome stuff. Eldar army, 3 falcons, led by Eldrad, 2 squads Dire Avengers, warp spider, miniature, small unit, a unit of fire dragons, and 2 squads of Vypers. So I am going first, unless my opponent wants to steal initiative. Oh! Is that a 6 or a 1?
Yeah, it's the bat.
Oh, nice. That's a 6, right? So he steals initiative. Now it's Dawn of War, so I'm actually not on the board. So my opponent is going to go first. We're going to see what happens. Back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 1 for this stolen initiative by the Orks. How did the Orks steal the initiative? Did Eldar not see it? I don't know. Did Eldrad not see the Strands of Fate? I don't know. But this is what it looks like. So we have a squad of guys up here. This guy's got a big mech and some guys in there. This guy's got Ghazghkull Thraka with mega knobs inside there. So they got the 4+ cover save going on from the big mech. Squad of dudes here. Those guys ran. Luda's ran over there, and I think that's it because those guys are just inside vehicles. So that is it. So we're on to Eldar turn 1. Let's see what we can put together here. Okay, rounding up bottom of turn 1 for Eldar. What happened? This guy moved on, saw those guys, fired nose cannon for 3 shots and small missile. I think killed maybe 2 or 3 guys. Nothing too big. These guys fired into this unit here, saw them, and managed to kill I think 3 or 4 guys. With the help of these 2 vehicles who saw them as well. They weren't that far away. I think we've killed maybe 5 guys, 6 guys out of the unit. Not nearly enough, as is always the case against Orks. These guys just came on. These guys flew over here, tried to see with missile launchers into those killer cans, but couldn't see that far. And that is it. So on to top of turn 2 for the Orks. We're going to see what's going to happen. All right, rounding up top of turn 2 for the Orks. What happened? Vehicles rolled forward. These guys left their position, got here behind some area terrain, so they're going to be getting some cover there, much to my chagrin. These guys over here decided to try to head these Vypers off at the pass. They moved and ran towards them, try to cut off their options. Probably getting ready for a wog. I can smell it already in the ogre pheromones. These guys, these poor bastards only ran 1 inch. They moved up and then only ran 1 inch. Those guys positioned themselves into the building for some better line of sights. They're not shooting, but they will be. Oh, this poor lone orc, I think, forgot to join his guys there. And that's it. So we're back in a bit with bottom of turn 2 for Eldar. We have to start killing stuff here. Okay, so rounding up bottom of turn 2 for Eldar. What happened? Fortune on the squad inside. Fortune on these guys. Doom on this squad. Most of the army fired in here. Gunned these guys down to 4 remaining guys. Unfortunately, Power Fist remains. However, they made their leadership. This vehicle, once we saw those guys were decimated, fired a missile, frag missile, and pulse laser into these looters. Killed 2 of them, and they ran. So that was an important stroke of luck. Over here, side armor, vehicle, fire pulse laser penetrated, got through the cover save, but I only blew off his useless gun, which I don't even know what it was. But that was not as lucky because this guy's still rocking and rolling. And these guys flew flat out. They repositioned on the edge of the board there, flat out, about 15 or 16 inches away from those guys, and about 18 inches or more from those guys there. So back to Orc turn, top of turn. All right, rounding up top of turn 3 for the Orcs. A fiasco of a turn for the Eldar. 1 single penetration. These guys popped out. I went cruising speed, so he needed 6s to hit with his Power Fist. He wrecked me with a single penetration on his first roll. That was amazing. These guys over here charged in. I couldn't do any wounds to him, and he hit with all of his Power Fists, and then managed to, even with my rerollable saves, I lost a couple guys, so that was just, they just got cleaved down there. Ghazghkull Thraka luckily couldn't hit me over here. It's too hard, I went too fast. Over here, some shooting from these things over here blew off 1 weapon and made it so the guy with the remaining weapon can't shoot, so they're pretty much out of it for another turn. And that's about it. So on to bottom of turn 3. I have to try to come back from this disaster. Back in a bit. Alright, just a little mid-turn wrap-up. There's a combat starting here. Eldrad and 5 Dire Avengers led by an Exarch are going against these knobs. We shot into them, put a few wounds. And these guys are actually assaulting into here because he was inside the vehicle. We finally, we wrecked it. We didn't explode it. I was hoping to explode it, but to cause some wounds and other stuff. But they're going in there. So back in a bit when I'm going to round up the entire turn. Okay, rounding up my turn 3, I guess that was. Yeah, it was turn 3. So over here, not great. I mean, we charged in. We caused a bunch of wounds. Every guy has at least 1 wound. I think we killed 1 guy. They killed 2 in return, so we won combat, but the boss pole saved them. They were about to run away and we were about to cut them down, but the boss pole saved them. Damn it. I wanted to crush through these guys, but so be it. Over here, because we had nothing else to assault, and we're going to die anyways, because Ghazghkull could just chop us down if he wanted, we actually charged in there, but Gong Show combat, no wounds on either side. And here, tried to fire into this vehicle. No luck though, couldn't hit him. These guys, they're actually up here. I don't want them to fall down and get broken, so I've used the bases up there. They made their dangerous terrain test. They didn't fail. They helped fire and gun down that unit of Knob and boys with the help of this guy. These guys flew in over here trying to ram these guys, but we couldn't get any penetrations in. But they didn't penetrate us either, so it was just a gong show ram over there. So that was it. That is on to turn 4 now for the Orks. So this definitely didn't go as well as it needed to for me, but we'll see if we can come back from that. Alright, so rounding up top of Ork turn 4. Still, I just can't grind my way through these guys. I put like 3 or 4 invulnerable saves into him, but he saved them all again. Again, saved every invulnerable save. What the hell's going on? They managed to kill one of my guys. Power Claw tried to go in Eldrad, but he saved it with his 3+ reroll invulnerable save. Over here, these guys shot and then charged in. They blew up one guy by immobilizing him, so now there's a single guy left. He's lost both of his guns, though. These guys moved over there, decided to start going for that objective, because there's an objective over here, and we forgot to mention there's an objective over here. And over here, Gaskulthraka again tried to go after my vehicle, but I went cruising speed, so I need 6 to hit. I think one of these claw guys hit me, or maybe he hit me, but it didn't explode me, just made it so I can't shoot. This guy tried to ram again. I forgot to mention that earlier turn, this guy had tried to ram that vehicle, but Skimmers get a save, and I made it. And this guy tried to ram before, and I made it. I also made my save again with the Skimmer against this guy, so that's why it's looking weird. Why is he jamming in there? And that is it. Alright, so bottom of Eldar turn 4. These guys that again are up here on these bases, we don't want them to fall down. They fired into Thraka, his 2+ armor. We forced a few saves, but he didn't roll any ones. I was just trying to force some ones there. His vehicle here fired into this guy, but again, just missed a lot and then couldn't penetrate. Over here, close combat, we killed one guy each. He killed one warrior, I killed one Knob. Gong show combat otherwise. Over here, the luckiest combat ever for me for these little wieners. Somehow this guy survived because 9 Power Fists only got 2 hits and one of them failed to wound. So I think this guy got an extra wound in there as well. So I caused no wounds, so he beat me by 2, but I stuck it out. And over here, flat out on those 2 vehicles, that one vehicle that was over here, and the Falcon that was over here before went flat out over there. So that is it. Tight, close game. Very good game. So back in a bit with top of turn 5. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 5 for the Orks, what happened? These guys moved over here, fired, and with the help of the Grodzukas drifting from that guy onto there, blew up the cover saved Vyper. Falcon survived though. He didn't actually have anything happen to him. These guys are on that objective though. Over here, these guys chopped through finally that Fire Dragon. What a brave little Fire Dragon. Got slaughtered by Power Fist to the face. We finally obliterated those guys, ran them down, went 1 inch for consolidation, but so be it. And because his vehicle's still, by some reason, alive, Thraka got in, so he's riding in that vehicle right now. So I gotta try to deal with this, maybe fly down from here and try to get some rear armor. I don't know, I gotta come up with something, because I'm running out of time here. So bottom of turn 5 coming up. Okay, rounding up bottom of turn 5 for the Eldar. What happened? Vehicle moved cruising speed, fired 1 pulse laser and missile into the squad there to put a wound on one of the big knobs. These guys charged in and managed to kill all the mega knobs. They were down. They had one of the mega knobs had 1 wound, so 2 hits from this guy. Managed to roll with Doom, get 2 power weapons in there. Eldrad killed 3 more, so we killed all the mega knobs. The other guy ran away, we chopped him down. Again, consolidated only 1 inch. Over here, we flew down. No dangerous terrain fails. We flew over here, went into rear armor, but did literally nothing. I think we just made it so he can't shoot. Strength 6 against armor 10. He's still no good there. Still no good. That guy went 12 inches and managed to get within contesting range of that objective. Fired into here, couldn't do anything to these guys, but managed to kill one guy with an explosion from a missile. These guys were nearby. So that was it. They're fearless though, so no pinning check on them from the Eldar missile launcher. And we're going to see if the game ends. Do you want to roll it up for us? Oh, it ends on a 2. The tiny dice ends on a 2. Thanks, man. It's a good game. Really good game. Really brutal fight, but just 1-0 for Eldar. 1 objective held here, 1 contested over there. So very, very close game. I mean, Gaskulthraka was about to come in here, just contest this and cause all kinds of trouble. Probably would have been a tie. Or maybe even a win for the Orks, because that thing can't hold out against power, strength 10 hits forever. So. Yeah, you'd need 6s to hit, but you'd probably get some through, and eventually that would probably do it. Good game, man. Thank you.